Do we have a Rocket League killer? Hey everyone, my name's Cronny and this is my first impressions of Turbo Golf Racing. So outside of gaming and obviously my family, my first and foremost passions in this world are motorsport and football. So obviously when Rocket League came along and fused the two together, it was like, excellent, this is the game for me. And initially, I loved Rocket League. I had great fun playing it on the first few months of it being out. I even spent money on the Batmobile, I think it was, and the Back to the Future car, and obviously downloaded the Halo Warthog. Who didn't? And I had great fun playing it. I then got to a point where I stopped playing it for whatever reason. I stopped playing it, and when I came back to it with Peeve, funnily enough, I found it had gone really sweaty. Now that could have been because I've had such a break from it, but I found it got really sweaty and it wasn't as fun as I remembered the first time round. I'll certainly say that. So obviously Turbo Golf Racing has just been made available to download, and I've downloaded it, and this is a copycat game, and there's no two ways about it. When you make a copycat game, it's there to dethrone something else, which is why I asked the question, is it a Rocket League killer? We've seen it with any battle royale game that comes out. It's their intention now is to attempt to dethrone Fortnite, which is failing miserably in many instances, but it's there. So does Turbo Golf Racing do the same? Well, with all these types of games, you get the usual season pass thing, as with Multiverses, which I reviewed earlier in the week. And with Turbo Golf Racing, the season pass goes from 0 to 50, I think it is. And within that season pass, you get various upgrades like new skins, vehicles, power-ups and things like that for your vehicle. The downside is, while the season pass is great, there's not really anything there that's exciting in it. These are skins for generic vehicles that are in the core game. So whereas Rocket League does have the Back to the Future vehicles and that type of thing, it's probably even got Transformers in now, which I'm not so sure of. So if there's Transformers in Rocket League now, please drop me a comment and I'll come over and play it if there's an opportunity to play as Optimus Prime or Megatron. But none of those vehicles exist in Turbo Golf Racing, so it is just basically the core vehicles and away you go. That's not necessarily a negative at this point. I really hope that, pop culture vehicles will come into it, like the Ghostbusters cars, things like that. The Scooby-Doo van, for example. Anything like that would be good. I'd even take Supernatural's Chevy Impala at this point as well. That would be a really cool one addition to have. But they're not. And the vehicles seem to be modelled on like radio control cars. So in essence, what's the way to play Turbo Golf Racing? Well, you play against up to 8 other people, including yourself, and you have 3 rounds per match. And the idea is the person who gets the ball in the hole the fastest wins that round. Points are then divided from 8 all the way down to 1, and it's best of 3 rounds. The winner then obviously gets extra perks, so I've won like a mini golf ball and things like that to use when I'm playing. New spoilers for the vehicle. It's really good fun. The game is really good fun. Is it as good as Rocket League? No, it's not. It's not as good as Rocket League, and it's definitely not a Rocket League killer. It's a copycat game. It's a lot more casual than Rocket League. It feels a lot more casual. You don't have the team element on there that I'm aware of at the moment, so it certainly doesn't feel as competitive, but it would be a great couch co-op type game where you can all sit down together, or couch local player game where you can sit down together, a few beers, pizza, and just go at it for all night basically, playing golf. Some of the cool features on it are, it's got power-ups on there, so you can fire rockets at people to slow them down. You've got powered up boosts on there, so you pick these boosts up and that allows your vehicle to go faster, the same as Rocket League, so you can power slide and stuff to charge up your boost. And then you've got other things in there, so like you've got warp portals, which when you come out of a warp portal, if you've hit your ball far enough, you can actually glide, and you can use the jump feature as well, jump and boost feature, to help your vehicle glide as well. So all these little features do help the game separate itself from Rocket League in a certain degree, but it is very much firmly a Rocket League copycat. Not a bad thing, it's another good fun game. It's just, as I say, the question was, is it a Rocket League killer? It's not, but my first impressions of the game are really good. So if anybody fancies pinging a few balls around on the golf course, drop us a message and let me know your thoughts on the game, and I shall see you on the golf course. You guys have been amazing. I'm Cronny, this is Blue Team Gaming. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if you've liked the video, or if there's anything you want us to see doing in the future. It helps us really build the channel and bring you the best content we can to yourselves. Thanks a lot, bye.